Alright, welcome to Sam's Kitchen Chronicles Mukbang Edition. This is the first time I'm doing this. I made bagels. In another video, I cut up and prepped some smoked salmon. So right now, I'm going to put all this together and enjoy the fruit of my labor. And I want you to join me. Alright, so they say you eat with your soul, but you also eat with your eyes. And so I'm gonna go with this one, because it's definitely prettier. Okay, well, here we go. I'm just gonna go for it. I've never done this before. I don't really know anyone personally who's done this before, but I have been told that I eat well. Not in the sense of like, you know, Takeru Kobayashi, glutton bull, eating a lot. Though, in the past there have been times where I've had my fair share of gluttonous meals. But by eating well, what I mean is, people tell me that when I eat, how do I put this? It's as if you can enjoy what I'm eating vicariously. To put it another way, it's as if by my eating, you can enjoy... No, I'm just saying the same thing in a different way. Anyway, people say that they enjoy watching me eat. So, put two and two together, here I am. I like making stuff, I like enjoying what I make, and so here I am. Well, as a bread baker, I'm really enjoying this crumb. Look at that. I can definitely smell the everything bagel seasonings that are on here. Smells delicious. Smells just like it looks. Okay, well, let's give this a shot. I'm gonna go with some Philadelphia cream cheese. I don't remember if this is Philadelphia cream cheese or the other one that starts with a K. Kira? I don't know. But I like a liberal application of the cream cheese. Can't even really call it spreading. I'm more like blocking, like making blocks of cream cheese and just kind of pressing it down. This is kind of cool though, like I don't know, it's doing other videos, this definitely feels more natural. I'm just kind of talking to you like I have an audience. Hopefully I have an audience. It'd be sad to know that I made all this and I have like no viewers. That'd be sad, but I hope that I hope I have some viewership. All right, so check this out. Before I shot this video, I was gonna go. Well, I went to the local store. I went to 3 to look for some red onions and some tomatoes. Couldn't find red onions. They are pretty rare. I just thought I'd give it a shot, since I am making a video and all. But I did find some tomatoes, but I figured, you know what, if I'm not gonna have red onions, I don't really want to have tomatoes, just tomatoes. I do have capers though, oddly enough. Go figure, you can find capers more easily than red onions. Sometimes that's the expat life. I like using chopsticks when I assemble things. It makes me feel super fancy, like I work in a Michelin star restaurant. Come to think of it, it's really just like tweezering. You're just, you know, a little bit more accurate. So this salmon I took from a whole fillet and I broke it down. Well, I was gonna try to break it down, but it came pre-sliced, which is fine. But I wanted to show you guys how I would have skinned it and then filleted. It's already in fillet, so what do you call it? I guess you're still filleting. Fillets, and I would have liked to show you how I done that, how I do that, and yeah. But you know, you can still check out the video. I do come up with some cool techniques, and I show you how I go about breaking down or, you know, packaging the salmon, which if you're into that kind of thing. I'm gonna go double side cream cheese. You can't put enough cream cheese on a lox sandwich. What's more important, cream cheese or salmon? I do find that too much salmon can make the saltiness a little overbearing, and that's never too pleasant. A little bit of salmon goes a long way, but cream cheese, I've never come to a point where I thought, oh, that's way too much cream cheese in a bite. I have come to a point where, oh, that's way too much salmon in one bite, smoked salmon, because it's salty. All right. Yeah, that is a beaut. Almost don't want to eat it. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Well, here we go. This is why you're watching me. I presume. Yeah, I keep talking, huh? You just want me to shut up and eat? Yeah, I don't know. I just have a hard time believing that people really like to watch other people just eat. I mean, you gotta make it interesting by talking a little, right? So, okay, here we go. Without further ado. Oh yeah. The bagel's nice. It's tastes like a bagel. It's delicious. And like I said, sometimes too much salmon can definitely be a problem. Also, sometimes if you have too much, it'll kind of spill out the side. And that's a problem for me. To me, a sandwich should more or less stick together. It's okay if a little bit falls off, but if the whole thing is sliding off, I don't like that. Otherwise, you might as well just have it on a plate, right? I mean, part of the reason why you have a sandwich is so that it's you know, structural ability to hold together. I think I went a little overboard with the salt in the, what do you call it? The everything bagel seasoning. And you know, with the salmon, it's very salty, but otherwise, this is great. So I don't know if you can see this, but I'm eating off the cutting board, straight off the cutting board. It's the same color as my table, so it might be hard to differentiate, but it's there. Oh yeah, you gotta get like a good cream cheese bite with the salmon because they complement each other so well. In the middle, that's where you get it. Ooh, we have some droppage. I'm gonna go get a napkin. Tonight, I'm drinking Trevi. I think this might be my wife's, but what's hers is mine. I'm gonna use chopsticks to pick up this this dropped piece. Oh, look at that! You can just kind of give it some extra seasoning in the everything bagel seasoning. Beautiful. Look at that. That is it's like jazz, you know? Improv. Sometimes the best things are improvised. The crunch. I almost wish I had a better microphone so you can get some of that ASMR experience. Which I have, by the way. I have a nice condenser mic, which I wanted to use for my other two videos that I shot today, the bagel video and the salmon breakdown video. But midway, I found out that the mixer that the mic feeds into it just kind of, not the mixer, the software. For whatever reason, after I hit record, it just kind of stops recording minutes into the recording. And I still haven't figured out why that is. I might have to go with a different piece of software. But anyway, excuse me. One of these days, I'd love to, I'd love to be able to give you that extra sound experience. I'm going to rearrange this a bit. There we go. So definitely I was a little heavy-handed with the salt, but otherwise this is great. Texture is amazing. The bagel itself is fantastic. I'm gonna try this again. Maybe not right now, because I probably shouldn't eat more than this. But no, you know, we'll see. It'd be nice if I did it with the plain bagel, just because it's so salty. People make mistakes. I oversalted it. Not the worst thing that can happen. I wasn't gonna eat this with the capers, but I think I need to. This jar though is almost like made to be used with chopsticks. Look at that. I think what I'm gonna do is pick off the big grains of salt. because these are pretty huge grains of salt. They're just pretty to look at. I keep finding myself staring at the seasoning. I gotta say though, I like my chewing sound, if that makes sense. You know, some people, when you hear them chew or when they're eating, it's obnoxious. And who knows, maybe I am too and I just don't know because it's me. I'm willing to admit that. But you know how the bagel kind of hugs your teeth? You hear that? It's that moment when like just that little bit of saliva gets in there and your tongue just kind of moves it and then there's that little, can't even call it a suction, it's just like that. It's not like that, but like with your mouth open, it's more like, yeah. You probably can't even hear this, but if I had that ASMR mic, game over. I gotta say though, this is pretty interesting. I'm talking to a camera. What is our world coming to? You know, they say your like behavior changes when you're being observed. I don't know if it's that, but I'm definitely eating a lot slower than I normally would. This would have been gone in like 2 minutes if I was eating at normal speed. But I guess it's partially because I'm talking so much, which, as a mukbang host, I suppose you're supposed to do. Like that? My pinky up? Classy. I feel like I'm running out of things to say. Thankfully, I'm almost finished with my bagel. I guess normally mukbangers have that like streaming thing where people can respond and you can like talk to them. I should look into that. Oh, you hear that? That was it. It was very subtle. Anyway, that was an interesting experience for me. I hope you, I hope you enjoyed watching me eat the bagel. Oh, that's it. Oh no. Well, like I was saying, I hope you enjoyed watching me eat the bagels, the bagel, the lox, bagel and lox. Bagel and Lox Sandwich. Yeah, well, again, you can watch me actually make these very bagels if you follow the link, and you can watch how I do some. Watch how I pack the salmon. Yeah, if you care to watch, but I think it's pretty cool because my whole point in doing these videos is to show you just how possible it is, and to encourage you to try something that seems out of reach. Yeah, bagels are like pretty amazing stuff. Pretty amazing things. Bagels are pretty amazing things, and for the amount of work that you put into it and the result of your labor, I'd say it's a pretty incredible value. So if you're willing to learn something new, give it a try, and yeah, let me know how things go for you. If you have any questions or comments, or you need some help with your own culinary adventures, do shoot me a comment, and hopefully I'll be able to respond and help you out. Again, I hope you enjoyed watching. Till next time.